Oh, yeah. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my full playthrough of Bloodborne. Now we start here with the character creation screen, but you know what? I'm gonna edit this out so that you don't see me waste 15-20 minutes doing this. Okay, and I've made my character. I've gone with a female because you know what? I thought I'd start with a female character this time rather than a male, like I've done in the previous Souls games. And well, the only thing left is to decide what class or origin I want. But you know what? I'm happy with what I made. Yeah. I haven't really decided on what, I guess, origin or starting class really, and I have no idea what each of these options or each of these stats really on the right, what they necessarily mean. So I'm tempted to go with professional. It sounds good. You get a lot of skill points and you get good endurance points. I do like waste of skin because just because of, you know, the description, and I guess it's the kind of starting point you would use if you really wanted to test yourself in the game. Cruel Fate sounds decent as well. You get Arcane. I have no idea what Arcane. It kind of sounds like magic, but I'm not too sure. You have Noble Scion, which is also sounds good, but ooh, professional really does tempt me. Give me a minute to decide here, if that's okay with you guys. Alright, so I made my choice. I'm going with professional. Oh, I can't wait to get into the game proper.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
So it looks like we're getting a blood transfusion for some particular reason. Okay, that doesn't look good. Okay, was that me? I don't think so. Great, more freaky things. Okay, a lot more freaky things. Okay. I'm gonna assume...
You found yourself a hunter.
I'll assume that's normal. Yosefka's clinic. So some sort of, I guess where we were really, the clinic, where we got that blood. Let's have a look around the area. Movement, yeah, it's kind of very similar to what you would expect from a Souls game. Handwritten scroll. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Interesting. Okay, so we can exit there, I assume. Is there anything else? Any goodies hidden around? No. Well, I might be actually looking to... Well, I mean, I've just finished playing a Resident Evil game where you basically have to check every nook and cranny. I don't think you really have to do that in a Souls kind of game. A game like this. But anyway, yeah. I love the look of the area of the game already. It's kind of got a old school England, London kind of vibe to it. What are these things? Okay, so these will be your notes. R1 attack, right hand weapon. So, you know, I guess this is going to be the same as how we had in Demon Souls and Dark Souls. Basically, that you can leave notes and you can see ghosts of other characters as well. Cool, he's got weapons and such. Lock on, okay. So it's going to be, the combat's going to be somewhat similar, but slightly different from what you usually get in a Souls game. Which I have to tell you, they're one of my favorite games in and of itself. If you can call it a genre in itself as well. Which is why I'm really looking forward to Bloodborne. And it looks like we have our first enemy. View spectre, okay. Nothing's happened. Those look like tombstones, so it could be that either players have died here, which doesn't bode well for this section. It means it might be tough. Let's just have a quick look around again. See if we can we like bypass this dude? Do we have to fight him? Can we sneak by maybe? Oh no, he's seen me. Oh well. Our first battle. Okay, moving is slightly different. You kind of when you dodge, you don't roll like you do in a normal Souls game. You kind of just have a quick step. I have to attack him somehow. I do so little damage. I do so little damage. Maybe I should just run away, maybe? Did about 15 points there, damage. Maybe I'm not... Oh no, almost. I dodged too far away, really. Whoa! Okay, I'm noticing something. If you look onto the top left of my screen, you'll see my health meter, the red one. The green meter is my stamina meter. Okay, I did hear about... For the most part, I've been trying to keep in the dark about the... Oh, I died. So for the most part, I've been trying to keep in the dark about Bloodborne. It doesn't bode well that I died so early. This might be a long game. And actually, these loading screens are pretty long, so in the future I might edit them out. But for now, I'll just talk a bit about the fact that I was kind of, I wasn't looking at trailers much about Bloodborne. I knew the game was coming out, and once I knew that, I didn't bother to really look up much. Ooh, okay, we're somewhere else. But yeah, but I do know a few things here and there, and what it looked like just now was that every time an enemy hits you, you have a few seconds where if you attack the enemy within those few seconds, you get back some life. So you might see my HP just now go up and down as I was attacking. So it would have gone down a bit when the enemy hit me, but then as I hit him back, it went up. It replenished, basically, to a certain degree. Okay, so these spectre things are like bloodstains in the old games. He's fighting someone and he died. So you basically, with those sort of things, you get to see the last few moments of a person's death, someone who's actually playing the game. These are one of the few things I really like about the Souls series, is the online interactivity that it has with it. So people can leave notes for you, and you can leave notes for people to help them out. And it generally, in this sort of, most of the Souls game also have sort of like a central hub and area that's pretty safe, where you do most of your sort of like buying equipment, buying upgrade stuff, or leveling up. And I guess this is going to be the area for this game. And usually in these areas they give you hints about how to play the game. These are going to be the only hints you get, really. So what you can do. Emergency Quicksilver bullet replenishment, cool. Using blood vials to replenish health, all these things, they won't tell you in the game itself. These are the only points in which you learn. So you have to read all of those. I pretty much know the Souls series, so I am kind of familiar with it. Okay, so we can buy stuff here. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is like a central hub. When, I guess, if you die, you come here or something like that. You had the same sort of system in Demon Souls and Dark Souls, very similar. But yeah, I've been keeping myself in the dark about the game, so I don't really know much, but I do know a few things here and there based on, you know, comments people have made, previews and such. Ooh. Okay, that's very similar to Demon Souls in that you can go to different areas once you activate it. Oh, it's closed, damn. So I'm assuming I really like this area actually, but I'm assuming I need some weapons or something, because okay, this is how we get back to where we were. Haha, accept gift, offer you a trick weapon, okay. Saw Cleaver, Hunter X, Threaded Cane. Now based on my stats that I chose at the beginning of the game, this one might be best because it has a bonus of C in skill, attribute bonus. Again, this is also very hard to get into if you don't know the Soul series, about the different types of weapons, the different types of weapons that you can use based on the skill stats that you have. Okay, I need to equip this somehow. Oh, that's a very small inventory screen. Okay, let's equip that. And now it's equipped, cool. It's a very standard weapon. Firearm, okay. A hunter pistol and a hunter blunderbuss. So this game generally isn't going to have any shields. So what they give you instead are pistols. And what these pistols do is that they help you. If you time your attack using a pistol, they provide you a counter attack opportunity, which you can deal loads of damage. Pistol made at the workshop for hunters stalking beasts. This is a quicker draw than the blunderbuss, allowing for speedier responses to attacks. So yeah, considering the fact that your pistol is, or your weapon, your gun is supposed to be primarily used for counter-attacking, I think it does way too little damage as a main weapon. So might as well have a quicker one. So this has a spread. It's kind of like a shotgun, I guess. The pistol does more damage as well. Can only choose one, I assume, yeah. And I'll have to equip it. Do I equip it here? No. I'll go to the end. It's weird. To equip the right-handed weapon is on the leftmost slot. To equip the left-handed weapon is on the rightmost slot. That's kind of weird. A notebook received from the messengers. Leave messages with these loyal servants to share them with hunters in the world. So yeah, this is what you use if you want to leave notes yourself. So these notes that you've seen here, these are game notes. They're from, I guess, the game developers telling you hints and tips and tricks and such. But you can leave your own notes for people in the main world. So I can't go into that, I guess. House or church looking area. Oh yeah, this is the thing. After taking damage, there is a period of time in which attacking the enemy in return will restore some HP. You might have seen that just now. Ah yeah, so R1 when next to a staggered enemy will give a strong attack. So basically that's your counter attack basically. So you've got also a strong attack. And the charge attack. So that was a charge one. That's just a strong one. And that's your normal one. Transform weapon. Oh. Okay. Looks different. Oh, sweet. I get like a whip. That's awesome. That's awesome. I might keep it in this form actually. Gestures, ooh, personal effects. Cool. Gestures are useful because of how you can sort of like do co-op in this game. So gestures are cool for that. Again, one of the best parts about these sort of games are the online components. I feel like, to me, the online component makes up like half of what makes it awesome. Being able to interact with people kind of indirectly and directly as well. Alright, let's go back to where we were. Okay guys, so that will be it for the first part of what will hopefully be a full playthrough for my Bloodborne series. Now I generally like keeping my videos between 20 to 30 minutes long. This one's a bit shorter, but that's just because this was a really good place to end the first episode. Either way, I hope if you do like the video, if you want to stay up to date, want to see more from this playthrough, subscribe so that you'll always get up to date notifications of when it comes out. But aside from that, I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, and well, stay tuned for more.